Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shabadazz, and I'm back with the first video of the Gym Girl Booty Challenge. So today we are going to be doing a warm-up for the glutes, so we can get them glutes activated. And this video you can do before every workout in this series. So this is the official warm-up for the Gym Girl Booty Challenge. So you don't have to do this warm up. If you don't, you can warm up however you feel like it, but this will get your glutes activated right and prepped for the challenge. So let's get into it.
So first we're gonna start by doing some banded deep squats. So you're gonna place the bands across your thigh, and all you're gonna do is squat down and press through the heel to stand back up. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. We're taking off the bands and we're going to do a dynamic hamstring stretch. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to grab the front of your feet, and you're going to just bend at the knee, and then you're going to straighten your legs until you feel a stretch. You're going to hold for a few seconds. So if you want to feel a deeper stretch in your hips and hamstrings, you can spread your legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart. You could play around with the foot placement to where you could feel the deepest stretch in your hamstrings. So next we're going to get into doing the hip flexor stretch using a dumbbell. You're going to hold it vertical, set your feet up to a 90-degree angle. And all you're going to do is lean to one side until you feel a stretch in your hips and your inner thighs. And then you're going to push off your front foot until you get to a straight position. And then you're going to lean forward again. Feel a stretch here. You don't really want to have any knee issues, so you may need to move your foot further or closer to you depending on your mobility. So now we're going to switch sides, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. This side tends to be a little bit tighter. What you want to do is shift the weight to allow your hips to sink deeper in the stretch. So now we're going to do a single leg deadlift with a hold just to feel a stretch in our glutes and our hamstrings. Balance is key, so if you feel yourself falling over, you may need to slow down. So now we're going to switch sides and do the same thing. put the bands back on and set up for side lying clamshells. So you're going to balance on your forearm and stack your feet, lift your hips, and open up one side. You're really going to feel the burn on this one. Switch sides. Taking the bands back off, and we're gonna get set up for fire hydrants. So you're gonna get onto all fours, and all you're gonna do is rotate your hips in one direction for 30 seconds and then reverse it the other direction for 30 seconds. The key here is to make big circles. It'll look differently depending on your range of motion in the hips. The tighter the hips, the smaller the circles are going to look and be. Reverse it. Switch sides. Okay, so on the other side, we're gonna do forward rotations for 15 seconds and then reverse it for 15 seconds. So next we're going to do some side leg raises. All you're going to do is lay on one side. You can bend your knee and then just raise your leg up and keep your leg as straight as possible. It's okay if your leg doesn't go that high. It all depends on your range of motion. Switch sides. So next we're going to do some hyperextensions. You're going to sit up on all fours. You're going to raise your leg to a 90-degree angle and just press up. Bring your leg back down and press back up. Do that for 30 seconds. sides. Switch sides. Put the resistance bands back on. And we're just going to do some knee presses to the side. So I've included one advanced exercise in this warm-up. So if you want to stretch your hips out, you're just going to place your foot over your knee and you're just going to sit back until you feel a stretch in your hips and hold for a few seconds. And then you're going to alternate feet. You're going to need a lot of balance here. So this is an optional stretch that you can do. I thought it would be cool just to include at least one advanced stretch you can do to really stretch out those glutes and hips. And the lower you'll sit, the more you'll feel the stretch. So the more you do this, the deeper you'll be able to sit in the stretch.
All right, so we have reached the end of the warm-up video. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video or at the next workout.